everybody, Mr. Silvestre here, Mr. S as most of you know me, and I am in the house. Yes, actually quite literally, I am in the house, as I hope all of you are as well, taking care of one another and taking care of yourselves as well. Anyway, well, it gives me great pleasure to let you know that I, Mr. S, am making YouTube videos on a great passion of mine, which is, as some of you might know, I know Mrs. Holland's class knows, Mrs. Nervous's class knows, Mrs. Spitzer's class knows, and for the rest of you that may not know, a great passion of mine is doing reader theater or reading aloud. So as I said, I'm going to be making YouTube videos with either poems or stories, both in English and in Spanish, so that all of you can enjoy in this time that we're going through together as a Fremont family. Hopefully it'll be short-lived, so to speak, but however long it takes, your teachers, your Fremont family, and I as well are here to help you, are here to support you, and do all the best we can to make better of the situation. So with that, let me get going. I'm actually going to read a series of poems for you, not all of them today, but there are 21 total from this I'm Glad I'm Me, Poems About You. It's by Jack Britlarsky. He's the author. He wrote the words or the poems to this. And the illustrator is Nancy Myers. This is the person who drew the pictures that you can see right here. So since there's 21, I figure I'm going to do a little quick math. Let's see, 5. So for this week, I plan to do about 4 poems a day, with the last day Friday being 5 total. And that'll cover all 21. So with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy I'm Glad I'm Me, Poems About You. Now, the first one is called When I Grow Up. So let me start with a question for all of you. What would you like to be when you grow up? Now, don't tell me yet. Keep it to yourself. You know, when I was growing up, I had always wanted to be in the Air Force. I kid you not. The idea of flying in the sky was just, I couldn't wait. Unfortunately, it didn't come true, but it doesn't mean that because mine didn't come true, yours might come true though. So, When I Grow Up is the title of this poem. Now, what I'd like you to do is to close your eyes and listen to the words, and hopefully it will inspire you. So be sure your eyes are closed. So I'll wait till everyone's eyes are closed, like this. Ms. Wilson, I can see you're looking. No, close your, good. Close your eyes. Hi, Donna, I see you peeking. Close your eyes. There you go. All right, I think we're ready to go. When I grow up. When I grow up, I think that I may pilot rockets through the sky, grow orchards full of apple trees, or find a way to cure disease. Perhaps I'll run for president, design a robot, or invent unique computerized machines or miniature submarines. When I grow up, I'd like to be the captain of a ship at sea, an architect, a clown or cook, the writer of a famous book. I just might be the one to teach a chimpanzee the art of speech. But what I'll really be, I'll bet I've not begun to think of yet. And here's some illustrations for that. So Angel, what do you want to be when you grow up? Awesome, that's great. And you, Scarlett, how about you? What do you want to be when you grow up? No kidding. Fantastic. I hope you can do it. And Jennifer, how about you? What do you want to be when you grow up? That's great. Well, I hope all of you will have that chance, that opportunity to be that when you grow up. The second poem is called Whistling. Now, how many of you can whistle? Show me your hands. I see most of you can whistle, but don't worry if you can't. I think you're going to like this one. It's called, again, Whistling. Oh, I can laugh and I can sing and I can scream and shout. But when I try to whistle, the whistle won't come out. I shape my lips the proper way. I make them small and round. But when I blow, just air comes out. There's no whistling sound. But I'll keep trying very hard to whistle loud and clear, and someday soon I'll whistle tunes for everyone to hear. So don't give up. I'm sure you'll be able to whistle one day, someday soon. Now, the third poem I'm going to read is called I Know All the Sounds That Animals Make. How many of you can make animal sounds? I know I can. I can make a dog. I can make a cat. I can make a horse. I can make a duck. A chicken. And a whole lot more. How about you? What animal sound can you do? How about you, Miss Wagstaff? Oh, it sounds like snaky. Great job, Miss Wagstaff. How about you, Miss Wilson? Sounds like one of your guinea pigs. Fantastic. Ms. Lou, how about you? Sounds like one of your dogs. Great job. How about you, Juan? What animal sound can you make? That's great. Wonderful. Andres, how about you? Hey, that's pretty impressive. Good job. Oh, too many sounds. So easy there. All right. Let me go on to the poem. Again, it's called I Know All the Sounds That Animals Make. I know all the sounds that animals make and make them all day from the moment I wake. I roar like a mouse and I purr like a moose. I hoot like a duck and I moo like a goose. I squeak like a cat and I quack like a frog. I oink like a bear and I honk like a hog. I croak like a cow and I bark like a bee. No wonder the animals marvel at me. There it is. And here's from the previous poem. All right, 3 down and 1 to go. Now this one's called somersaults. And again, the question is, how many of you can do somersaults? I know I can. When I was quite young, many moons ago, I could do somersaults pretty well. Now, at my old age, it's a little tougher, but I'm glad a lot of you can do it. So somersaults. And it's actually something you can do at home now that you're at home, a good form of exercise. It's fun turning somersaults and bouncing on the bed. I walk on my hands and stand on my head. I swing like a monkey and I tumble and I shake. I stretch and I bend, but I never break. I wiggle like a worm and I wiggle like an eel. I hop like a rabbit and I flop like a seal. I leap like a frog and I jump like a flea. There must be rubber inside of me. Somersaults. So, there you go, Fremont family. There are 4 poems for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure, if you like, it would be great if you write some comments, some feedback for me. Just look down there to write your comments. And if not, you are more than welcome to make a picture of your favorite poem, perhaps what you like to be when you grow up, what animal sound you can make. Maybe draw a picture of that animal or animals. Maybe you doing somersaults, of course. That'd be really good. And if you can whistle, wow, that's pretty impressive. Maybe you can take an audiogram of that and send it to your teacher. So with that, I will say goodbye until tomorrow. Be good humans. Take care of yourselves and one another. Remember to wash your hands, cough on your arm, and Fremont family, we're going to do it together. Take care. See you tomorrow.